Departure to the west approved. Papa 827 Heavy, continue for west departure.
Cleveland Tower Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, continue for west departure.
Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Cleveland Tower Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, frequency change. Approach Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy is type Airbus A20N 2 miles southwest of Cleveland, 2,200 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, approach. Squawk 2145.
Squawk 2145 Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy.
Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, radar contact 4 miles southwest of Cleveland, 3,900 feet. Clear through the Bravo airspace. Maintain on navigation.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace, Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy.
Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, traffic is 1 o'clock 3 miles at 7,400 feet generic. Report them in sight.
Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, have the traffic.
November 1687 uniform. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace. Generic November 1687 uniform, approach. Clear through the Bravo airspace. Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, contact approach on 125.35. Good day.
Going to 125.35 Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy. Approach Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, 7,600 feet.
Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, approach altimeter 29.96, radar contact, continue. Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at 4,400 feet generic. Report them in sight. Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, you're leaving my airspace, radar service terminated, squawk 1200. Frequency change approved.
Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved, Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy. Cleveland Center Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy is type Airbus A20N 7 miles northwest of Lakefront, 9,300 feet. Request flight following.
Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, Cleveland Center. Squawk 2175.
Squawk 2175 Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy.
Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, radar contact 9 miles north of Lakefront, 9,600 feet. Altimeter 29.96. Cleveland Center Airbus November 1 tree 27 Echo flight level tree 00. Airbus November 1 tree 27 Echo, Cleveland Center, radar contact, continue.
Roger, Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy.
Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, contact approach on 125.35.
135.35 Spy I Kilo Papa 827 Heavy. Goodbye. Approach Spy I Kilo Papa 827 Heavy 9,900 feet.
Spy I Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, approach altimeter 29.906 radar contact, continue. Spy I Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, traffic is 6 o'clock 4 miles at 7,000 feet generic. Report them in sight.
Spy I Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, have the traffic.
Spy I Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, contact Cleveland Center on 120.775. Good day.
120.775 Spy I Kilo Papa 827 Heavy. Goodbye. Cleveland Center Spy I Kilo Papa 827 Heavy 10,300 feet.
Spy I Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, Cleveland Center altimeter 29.905 radar contact, continue. Spy I Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, contact Cleveland Center on 132.4. Good day.
132.4 Spy I Kilo Papa 827 Heavy. Goodbye. Cleveland Center Spy I Kilo Papa 827 Heavy 10,600 feet.
Spy I Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, Cleveland Center altimeter 29.905 radar contact, continue. Cleveland Center, generic Charlie, Golf November Foxtrot Whiskey, 5,300 feet. Generic Charlie, Golf November Foxtrot Whiskey, Cleveland Center altimeter 29.905 radar contact, continue. Generic 16 Victor traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at 7,100 feet generic. Report them in sight. Generic 16 Victor, have the traffic. Spy I Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, contact Toronto Center on 135.3. Good day.
Going to 135.3 Spy I Kilo Papa 827 Heavy. Toronto Center Spy I Kilo Papa 827 Heavy 11,300 feet.
Spy I Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, Toronto Center altimeter 29.905 radar contact, continue. November 009er tree. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace. Generic 21 Tango contact Cleveland Center on 132.25. Good day. Generic November 009er tree Toronto Center. Clear to the Charlie airspace. Going to 132.25 generic 21 Tango. Clear to Charlie airspace generic 9er tree. Generic 78 Lima traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at 7,400 feet generic. Report them in sight. Generic Tree Delta traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at 6,000 feet generic. Report them in sight. Generic Tree Delta have the traffic.
Toronto Center Spy Eye Kilo Papa 827 Heavy. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Spy Eye Kilo Papa 827 Heavy Toronto Center. Clear through the Bravo airspace.
Cleared through Bravo airspace Spy Eye Kilo Papa 827 Heavy.
Generic 476 traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at 7,800 feet generic. Report them in sight. Toronto Center generic Charlie, Golf November Foxtrot Whiskey 4,900 feet. Toronto Center generic November 17515 4,300 feet. Generic November 17515 Toronto Center altimeter 29.907 radar contact continue. Generic 78 Lima traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at 6,500 feet generic. Report them in sight. Generic Sierra Papa traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at 6,000 feet generic. Report them in sight. Generic 24 Delta traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at 7,400 feet generic. Report them in sight. Generic 24 Delta have the generic in sight. Spy Eye Kilo Papa 827 Heavy contact Toronto Center on 128.275. Good day. Toronto Center generic November 5267 Foxtrot is passing 1,700 feet, climbing 6,000 feet. Generic November 5267 Foxtrot Toronto Center altimeter 29.906 radar contact continue.
128.275 Spy Eye Kilo Papa 827 Heavy. Goodbye. Toronto Center Spy Eye Kilo Papa 827 Heavy 12,900 feet.
Spy Eye Kilo Papa 827 Heavy Toronto Center altimeter 29.905 radar contact continue. descending flight level 340. Airbus November 4735 Whiskey Toronto Center radar contact. Continue to Mike Victor Alpha. Generic Lima Golf Hotel contact Toronto approach on 134.175. Good day. Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy contact Toronto approach on 132.8. Good day.
132.8 Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy. Goodbye. Toronto approach Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy 11,500 feet.
Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, Toronto approach altimeter 29.905 radar contact. Continue. Toronto approach, generic November 89er tree, 7 Sierra, 6,300 feet. Generic November 89er tree, 7 Sierra, Toronto approach altimeter, 29.9er tree radar contact, continue. Toronto approach generic November 279er 4 Delta 5,100 feet. Generic November 279er 4 Delta Toronto approach altimeter 29.9er 1 radar contact. Continue.
Toronto Tower Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy is 3 miles southwest 1,500 feet with India to land.
Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy Toronto Tower. Altimeter 29.9er 1 wind 180 at 6. Make straight in runway 05.
Make straight in runway 05 Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy.
Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, you are not cleared to land. Clear the runway. Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, you are not cleared to land. Clear the runway. Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy, contact ground on 122.825.
122.825 Spy Kilo Papa 827 Heavy. Goodbye.